to our daily show. Here's CJ. 10:17. Welcome back. A little bit of change on this Thursday morning. It is a weird day, you know, like it's like we know the rain's coming. We know that there's gonna be, but it's humid as hell out there. Like, I don't know. I'm just a whiny guy. Like, I'll be honest with you. Yeah, you know.
I'm looking forward to some good weather.
Me too.
Which isn't in the forecast.
Me too. With that being said, we got a press release that was sent in by you a couple of days ago, and I was excited about this. Is this the first time you guys have done a haunted night at the National Great Rivers Museum?
It is. This is our very first kind of dipping our toes into Halloween and doing a haunted night at the museum. Really
cool. And now, what was the idea behind this?
We really just wanted to offer something special event-wise in the fall. It is also the harvest season. Halloween is, you know, a fan favorite for a lot of our staff and a lot of the general community, with it being, you know, located in Alton. So we were just trying to find something festive to bring people out to the museum kind of in that time of the year.
Yeah, well, and I think this is a really good way to do it because honestly, this is kind of checking off all the boxes for so many people and providing some really cool experiences that you probably aren't going to have for a long time.
Yeah, absolutely, while the weather's still kind of nice out.
Well, I love this idea of this haunted tunnel experience. Now, fill me in on this because I was reading through the press release, and this is, so we get a lot of press releases.
Yes.
But when something's really cool, it sticks to me, and this was really an event that was like, wow, this is really unique.
This is, I think, the first time that we're offering this special behind-the-scenes type of tour. So on October 4th, we're going to have, in general, evening tour period. So in the dark, sunset tours, that's completely new. And then also, in addition, we have this extra special, kind of more spooky, behind-the-scenes haunted tunnel tours, which does require pre-registration and proof of U.S. citizenship since you're going into the depths of the dam.
So, and that makes sense because we always forget that, you know, it's not, you know, it's a different, you know, organization here. This is, you know, some government regulations that we have to abide by. But honestly, if you can fit within those parameters, what an absolute treat to go see.
Oh yeah, it'll be really spooky. I mean, it is in the tunnel.
Now, do you get jump scared in there?
You might.
Okay.
You might.
I like this.
Lightly. I mean, in that environment itself is a little bit spooky to begin with. You do have to go up some stairs and in kind of not exactly a tunnel, but through some tight corridors, through a darker staircase. It will have more of the spooky vibe that we're looking for.
Well, and how did this, so when you were thinking about this, were there ever some things that you guys had to kind of take into consideration because of the landscape that you guys are in? Because it's not like a lot of other folks have just a building and things. I mean, you have an actual working, functioning lock and dam system, and you have to still maintain that as the tours are going on.
It's all about balance between having the structure. It is fully operational. It is a workplace.
Yeah.
So balancing the needs of navigation and the lock and dam, but then also bringing that community outreach and the opportunity to learn about why it's there, and then throw in some of the extra fun, like special haunted.
And now, is Halloween a favorite of the staff at the National Great?
I would say so. Amongst everybody, probably.
So fill me in on what we can expect just overall of this event, because this is seriously one, there's so much going on that it's kind of hard to dissect what's the call to action, because they all are.
Absolutely. So it is Friday, October 4th from 6 to 9 p.m. So we're open a little bit late that day. We will have a variety of indoor activities and then the haunted dam tours. So at least inside of the museum, all of this is free. We have Treehouse Wildlife Center, so they'll be coming out and doing some free animal presentations throughout the evening. We also have a good amount of our partners that are providing different spooky educational activities. So we'll have owl pellet dissecting. Lewis and Clark State Historic Site is doing like a cool history on candy and more of like that cultural component from Lewis and Clark, which I'm really excited to see. We've got the Nature Institute coming out to talk about bats. We have the St. Louis Herpetological Society, which is reptiles.
Oh, really cool.
They'll have some live snakes coming out, and then we'll also have tarot readings. This is brand new. We'll have tarot readings by It's Raining Zen.
Well, and I love the community component of that too, and going through all the region, because, so many times, and, I always say I did a show for the Illinois side of the river, but we're really just 10 minutes away from St. Louis, so to have.
I'm from St. Louis.
Exactly.
So I feel it.
We're all in the same neighborhood, and, just a different subdivision. So to have those different groups coming in and being a part of this is a real big incentive for so many that don't have to drive and combat traffic,
Absolutely. And it's got a little bit of everything, so it's family friendly, but also some more adult type activities. We're playing Hocus Pocus in our movie theater.
I saw that.
So that everyone loves Hocus Pocus, so that'll be super cool too.
Well, and one thing I wanted to kind of touch on too is the fact that you just hit it right on the head, that you don't have to have a family to feel comfortable at this one, because there are certain events where it's being a single guy kind of feels a little bit different to go to maybe a family fall or a family festival or some of those things, because I'm not a family yet. But for this, you can be anybody and go and feel comfortable and have something for you to go do and just be a part of it.
Absolutely. Especially I feel like when the dam tours come into play.
Oh, yeah.
Those are family friendly, but also they could be a little bit spookier. So maybe that is a little more interesting to the adults.
Well, and that's what I think's so cool too. I mean, you guys really hit it out of the park. Now, when is this? It's October the 4th, 6 to 9 p.m., where you have dam tours, spooky animal shows, Halloween movies, activity booths. And is there a cost to admission for that?
No, it's completely free.
There you go.
All of our events.
You were
free
literally
charge.
starting off Halloween with the best foot forward.
We're trying.
Now, with the reptile shows, I'm sure those have got to be one of those things that you're going to get a lot of people watching those ones.
I would, I'm a big fan of reptiles.
Me too.
So.
But I can't, what's crazy? I used to try to I always thought I could do a Chinese water dragon, because those are
so cool.
Right? I just could never. I guess you can't get them from Petco, is what I heard.
No, I don't think so.
No, they have a bunch of things. It's just too hard for me, so I got pretty discouraged. But I'd like to get back into it. That's some cool stuff. See, there we go.
Might be able to hook you up.
Thank you. Well, and see, just things like this, but the educational component's really cool too, because it's harder for younger children and stuff to really kind of learn all that knowledge when there's a bunch of fun. But when you can tie it into a theme, that's
we like to trick you.
Yeah, that's it. It really is that, and that's a real big incentive for anybody.
Absolutely.
Oh, I love this. Okay, so what have we not talked about with this event?
Let's see. So it is Halloween. We're kind of just at the beginning of the season.
Right.
So we are hoping that folks will come with festive attire, and we are trying to do a Halloween costume contest as well. So hoping folks are being festive. We'll have Bobber, the water safety dog, there. Also Blazer from Lewis and Clark Community College.
What did I see about Bobber? Isn't he leading a costume? He's leading that costume contest.
He is leading a costume contest, maybe conga line. It should be fun.
I love that's awesome. So with that being said, what are you looking forward to the most?
I am looking forward to just this first year of trying to bring all of these different groups together to offer something new that's both more fall and harvest, spooky, all of those things together, mixed in with the education component, and then the evening lock and dam tours, those sunset tours, those after-hour tours. That really is the first time that we're doing something like this, so I think it'll be really exciting. I also have some, I think, pretty cool things happening to the dam itself that night.
Really?
So
like
you'll
what?
have to look.
Oh, is that the tease?
Maybe.
Oh no.
Maybe.
Okay.
It might have to deal with the crane. The crane might be participating in some Halloween.
So for all the
activity.
people that are trying to mark their rain gauges, on October the 4th, the extended says there is no rain in the forecast. Cross those fingers with a high of 79 degrees and a low of 53. So by the time you get there, it's going to be about 67.
Perfect bonfire weather. We'll have campfires. You can tell spooky stories.
That's super cool. I just think this is such a great way to go and explore the locks and dams without having without having to, take maybe even because summers get so hot and it's like, when do you really go and see it if your kids want to? And this is a great way to do it in such a fun way. Now, if it goes well, year 2, are you doing it?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, I'm excited. Okay, this is going to become an annual event. I can smell this one.
I bet so too.
This is getting there. So there's going to be Alton Haunting stores. going to be there too.
They are tabling at this event, and I'm super excited to bring them out too. This is the first time that they're going to be out at the museum, so they'll be promoting a little bit more of the different tours that they're leading throughout Alton this month, and they're also doing a raffle. So a free raffle to win, I think it's 4 tickets to the Troy Taylor
Oddities Museum. Wonderful.
Yeah.
Have you been there?
I have not.
Okay, so
maybe I need to enter the raffle.
Oh my goodness, the stuff that he has in there is so unique, and I mean, really like real historical pieces too. Really cool stuff. Plus, Damn It Joe's Barbecue will be there to serve you some food, and got to pay for the food. I'm assuming.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah, there is.
It's good food though.
It is amazing food. I mean, this is a great thing. So now, if people want to be a part of any of like the costume contest or anything like that, do they need to register, or is there any set time to be there for that?
Not that part. It is pretty much just come and go as you please from 6 to 9. We'll have all of those different activities going on throughout the evening. The only registration will be those tunnel tours, the
Really
VIP
cool.
ones.
I just keep up the great work. Seriously, I love having you in the studio because every time it's something so cool. We'll link everything in a write-up on RiverBender.com again,
Excellent.
and then we'll link the rebrand link and all that for more information. But seriously, I love when you stop by because it's always great stuff, and we can keep learning. Thank you so much for your time, and stop by again soon.
Thanks for having us on.
10:28 and a little bit of change on this 26th day of September, a Thursday morning in the heart of the 618 continues right after this quick break on RiverBender.